Welcome back and welcome to Alex's property.
Hi.
We're here in a different part of the county. You can see the Chiricahua Mountains, the snow-capped mountains behind us.
Woo!
And we're going to do a little property tour with Alex here.
Yes.
So thanks for having us. And behind us is the beautiful Ivy.
Hi.
So, Alex, tell us a little bit how you ended up out here and what are you trying to do out here?
Well, I ended up out here because I was a Starbucks manager for several years and was living in Phoenix, and it just wasn't quite doing it for me. And then I discovered the opt-out process here in Cochise County and thought, what a great way to build what I want, with what I want, where I want. And so that's what I'm doing out here. I'm building my dream.
And you guys are really going for it. We'll do a little tour in a second here. How about Ivy? You want to tell us a little bit about how you ended up out here and what you're doing?
Well, I was living in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I've always loved the desert, and I started researching in like early 2020, and I found this great community, and I made a whole bunch of friends, and it's gorgeous here. So like, how could you not be here?
Yeah.
It's wonderful, and we're gonna build something wonderful, and I've got some great plans for a house, and yeah, we got great things coming for sure.
And I'm hoping to check out your property sometime.
Absolutely, I'd love to have you for sure.
But we're here at Alex's now, so why don't you give us a little tour?
All right, let's go. First thing we had done was our septic, right? Because that's what you have to have permitted for the opt-out process. So we do have our septic here. Don't ask me how big it is. I don't know. But I know that these two green boobs are the septic. And our leach field runs down to where the two white pipes are there. So those are clean out spigots, I'm assuming, in case anything goes wrong at a certain point. The next thing we had done was we raised up our building area. Should I talk about this first or go just bounce around?
Either one. Yeah,
Okay.
this is good.
We raised up our building area 18 inches. And so we had it raised, leveled, and compacted. It's a little wavy now because some water has settled, but that's okay. But the idea behind that was we wanted a solid building surface that is higher than the rest of the ground so that when it does rain, water shouldn't pool up around the buildings or wash anything away, hopefully. So, but right here, we plan on doing a 16-foot detached bedroom dome. So I'm thinking a door kind of maybe in this direction, and then a window over here outlooking the beautiful valley, and we have like the stronghold back there. We have the flat top hills over here. It's just gorgeous, really. Anyway, that'll be bedroom. It's gonna house a California king bed, 2 nightstands, and that's about it, you know. Moving on this way, detached from the bedroom is gonna be what I believe is gonna be a 20 by 30 or 30 by 20, that's the one, 30 by 20 square structure made of SuperAdobe steel, and we're going to buttress it, of course, so that we have separate areas on the inside, but they're not totally closed off from the rest of the room.
I like that idea.
So you could have like your little quiet area, you might have a storage area in the back. We're going to have like a sink that's kind of facing this way because we want to do the doors here, and then a window and a window on that side. So we're thinking maybe a sink over there because it's closer to the septic area, and that would be for like our great room for entertaining or whatever, you know. It would also be, if we can construct it right, we'd want to build a nice fireplace in here so that we can keep the whole thing nice and warm during the cold months. Moving on, those are future projects. Those are down the line because I don't have enough mental resources or manpower to build all of those by myself. So those are coming up. I have some plans on hiring out somebody to help me with the dome for sure. The immediate project is going to be this area. I'm going to build an 11-foot dome in March. That is going to house my solar batteries, and it's also going to be part office for my husband because we are both in an RV right now. That's a little bit of a cramped space, especially for someone who works remote. They're there all the time. I'm sure I'm there all the time. So he just needs his own space so he feels like he's going to work. He's out here doing his thing while I'm out here doing my thing. Let's see though. So definitely in this dome, a window is going to face the Chiricahuas because he's going to want something beautiful to look at while he's working. I'm thinking desk here, you know, some other of his business stuff maybe down here. There's going to be a door maybe where to the left of where Ivy is currently standing. And then the back side of it is going to be for the solar batteries, which there's not going to be any windows in that because they don't really need to get a bunch of sunlight. They can just stay stored over there. Let's see. The next thing I built this shed over here, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
So this is going to be my temporary structure for my solar batteries. I have 4 currently, which are being housed at a buddy's house right now because I don't have the space for them in the RV. But he's been very gracious about letting me do that. I've way overextended my welcome on that for sure. But I built this shed. I built everything from scratch. I built the base. I built the walls on the inside. I did some light framing of my own. But I used some treated 2x6 or 2x8s for the base and just measured them as long as I wanted and squared them up roughly. And then I have a treated piece of plywood for the floor base, and I just kind of screwed that in. And then I just kind of like framed walls. I really honestly just made it up as I went along. I remember watching building shows when I was a kid, and this seems roughly like what they would do. So I feel like this has some good support to it. Don't look too close though, because I'm sure there's some problems with it. I know, just whatever. There's, it's all a work in progress. I've winged it as much as I could, and it's all done by yours truly.
And this is going to be for?
This is going to house my solar batteries.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be...
Nothing in here. There's no living in here. Nobody's going to be staying in here. It's going to be battery rack, inverter, doors. That's it. Let's see. I did have a buddy, shout out Tom, that helped me do the roof up here because I didn't quite know what I was doing there. He did help me square the building up a little bit because the walls were really wonky and they were kind of coming in. So he helped me just pull and push them apart basically to square it, to get this in here, to set this in here, to put the roof on here. I still need to screw it down with better screws that have washers on them so that hopefully rain doesn't leak through. But you know what? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Right? And then last but not least, this empty area that we're seeing right here is going to be where my RV is going to go, right? So I'm going to have doors that face this way towards the Chiricahuas, and I think it'll work pretty good because the entrance to my septic is right down here. So at the end of my RV, I can finagle away for the hose, Ziz, to go into the septic line there, and then we'll be fully on septic. I won't have to worry about tanks as much, really. I mean, I think I still will, but I'm on septic, so I don't have to worry about it as much, I guess. And then everything else that you see, everything the light touches here is mine. So
that's mine. That
everything around you, I have 20 acres out here that I'm trying to build this dream on because, damn it, it's the right thing to do for myself, you know?
Yes.
That concludes my tour.
Clap, clap, clap. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that awesome tour, Alex.
Yeah.
You have a dome build coming up in March.
Yes.
And it's a lot of people. You helped out with my builds, and there's a lot of other people, familiar faces coming back, but with a new twist this time.
It's geared more towards what I want to do, and my vision that I've met through these people doing your build was I'm gay, and so it takes a lot for us to come and do this stuff because this is a world full of straight people, and they, have always put us in a corner a little bit. So I want this build in March to be something that is very gay friendly. Any family member can come out here and learn that they can do this work. It's really hard, but you can do it, and you can build domes with people, and I mean build community with people, and just have it be a safe space that we're learning together. Mistakes can be made. There's no judgment of who's what or anything like that. It's all just pure love and family members coming together to build, hopefully, an 11-foot dome for me.
Yeah. And I'm happy to pass the torch of the dome builds to you.
Yes.
How can people find you online or keep up with your project out here?
Well, I'm on Noster, right?
Yes,
So oh God.
We'll put your public key in the
Bingo.
in the description here.
I'm also on Facebook. My name is Alex Wright. You can search me there. I think my Instagram handle is Kingbird41. I'll have to double check that.
We'll put links to your socials.
Yes,
down
please.
here.
yeah.
Well,
But Facebook, Instagram, and Noster now is my new favorite one.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thanks so much for hosting us here.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I look forward to coming back once in a while and seeing the progress.
Totally. Anytime.
And also, thank you, Ivy.
Good to see you.
All right. Bye.
Woo!
Bye for now.
Bye.